Доброго дня, шановні.
Good afternoon, dear colleagues, dear audience, and online audience as well. First of all, I would like to say that on November 16 this year, the National Prize Media ETC started. This is the prize for journalists, for professionals in analytical studies, highlighting the process of reforming Ukraine's economy. Why we launched this prize, how the idea appeared. Primarily, first of all, we think that the main key issues today are to cover the economic reforms in Ukraine. The second, Ukrainian society should be aware of the mechanisms, how to form fair system, to understand mechanism of budgeting. The society should receive high quality information from experts and media. This information should be understandable. So the goal of our organization is in public awareness in tax domain. I'd like to say that this prize was founded along with NGO Hromadske, which is very mighty public opinion maker, and the committee marked Andriy Kulikov. Jury is an important body, but members of jury, they are also very important persons. For many years, they have been writing, covering the issues of economic development. Oleksandr Kramarenko will say us today how the topic of this prize is presented in specialized and non-specialized media sources. I'd like to say that taxes and tax reform and economic reform in general, this is very important. This is our everyday life. They are funds which are taken from us, for which we then are given some benefits. This topic is not covered sufficiently because the government doesn't receive high quality feedback from us, taxpayers, all taxpayers. This is a very big problem. When we are offered imperfect tax decisions and such solutions and reforms which do not meet our interests, then we feel insulted, but there is no high quality contacts, feedback is not received from those people who obey these laws and these tax regulations and this cause very bad impact on our society. And I now appeal to journalists, to bloggers, to cover this topic, because this economic and tax topic, it means existence of our country. The thing is whether if unless we have good tax reform, we would die. We compete with the whole world. This is very difficult activity. Oleksandr Kramarenko is a reputable journalist, and he is a member of our jury. And now we are giving the floor to Andriy Blinov, yet another member of jury. Why you decided to become a member of jury? The thing is that everyone knows that there are some years when country is rich, and there are some years when we have not enough journalists. Such competitions when in the horizon of Ukrainian economic journalism, 5 or even dozen of young and vivid Ukrainian journalists, maybe not very young, but they can rise at our horizon. Such stars, I saw them rising in the years of 2000s, and I had the honor to work with them. They are talented, very good, gifted people, but it is very hard to argue with them. They have own ambitions, and thanks to winning in such contests, they have serious arguments. Not just the title that I am a winner or diploma holder of the competition. The victories help them to learn to defend their own stance, even when their opinion is controversial to the main trends. I like such people. I want to have such a nomination in this competition. I think that I will invite the the nominees and winners to radio broadcast Vesti, where I work. Everyone who are on this stage understand what the name means. So when I met Olena Hotenko, head of the Institute for Tax Reforms, I asked her, is the Institute for Tax Reform a unit of RPR? But she answered that they are not. So Olena, you are given the floor. Please tell us about your institute. Thank you. The Institute of Tax Reforms is an NGO. The mission of our organization is to unite 3 focus groups such as society, experts, and government. We are the platform where 12 experts, which we have, they analyze processes which are needed in the society and to be implemented via government. Why NGO, Institute for Tax Reforms, jointly with Hromadske Radio NGO, founded this prize? Why do we need this prize? We need it to have communication between society, citizens, and experts. So that they understand the need of studies and legislative initiatives to understand what problems are available in civil society. This is our direct mission. We are interested in that experts have high quality materials and facts and communicate these problems which are available in society, they should be covered. Civil initiatives and governmental initiatives, they should address problems present in civil society. Thank you. Hromadske Radio is interested in having more professional materials to this topic due to two reasons. First of all, it is interesting for us to tell about this when we have such materials and experts who are good professionals. We have more hearers, larger audience. Then also we would like to have more grants in our budget, so that not only advertisements but also other funds are present in our budget. In спільна кошт at gggs.com. We now implement the campaign to collect some money for our budget, so we have such also financial interests. Founding this contest is also a new step in our development. We haven't made such steps before. I would like to extend that we accept works in Ukrainian, Russian and English. Statistical focus, 1/5 of all the works which we got, they are in English. 1/5 of works which we received, they are in English. So we have mass media sources in English in Ukraine. They are printed sources, they are TV sources. So submit applications to us. When the competition will be finished, when is the deadline, and how big is the prize? I would like to add that the participants non-residents can participate in our contest, but they should pay taxes in Ukraine. This is very strong criteria. Bloggers, experts can participate. You can read the requirements, eligibility requirements of our contest at etc.org. The competition started on 16 November. And it will last till 23rd of December. The deadline is 21st of December. The conditions, the criteria of our contest, they are scarce. There are very few eligibility criteria. The funds of prizes is 145,000 hryvnias. We will pay these funds and we will work as tax agents. We will pay taxes from this prize. The journalists winners, they will pay taxes. They will get prizes upon tax clearance. We will carry out this function of tax agents. We made national level journalist prize for best video report, best radio report, printed report, then also journalist debate of the year, and 3 regional prizes will also be granted for regional mass media. for best publication, best video report, and best radio broadcast report. And also we will have prize journalist initiative, where jury will designate some special works with special prizes, and we will not stop on this event. If someone would like to provide some prize to journalist from his own organization, we are open for partnerships, and we are open to your proposals. So the prize fund is 45,000, and we will pay taxes for the winners. Your questions, please. Yes, there are questions.
Andriy Mahel, consultant project.
Concord firm. Now we are speaking about journalism, and I know that there are a lot of economists who do not contribute a lot. Maybe they should write more to provide their expertise, because sometimes journalists, for them it is difficult to write about economic issues. And for the economists, it is difficult to tell about professional things to common lay people. So that can be co-authors, economists, who can present their articles, and among them there can be those who write or speak about some important issues. But we thank you for this contribution, and in the framework of this contest, maybe in the next contest, we will have separate category for professional economists. And according to the rules of the contest, there should be the works that were sent until 22nd of December. These articles, they should be published until this date, and it should be published, or there should be some video or audio for this in 2016. So if there are some works that are not published or made public, you have time until 22nd of December. You can join the contest. Maybe there are some materials that can be published that wait publication. So I believe that economists, they are capable of writing articles, and I am not a professional journalist. I am a professional economist, and in my opinion, and journalism is subjective view, and if you have some ideas, it is easier to describe them on paper. And they say that some people, they can contribute, and for some other people this can be a motivation to do it, not only on Facebook, but to take part in contest, and they should see the trends, facts, figures, and economists, they understand clearly that the Latter things are really of importance. If you don't have other questions, thank you very much, dear colleagues. This is the end of the press briefing. Till the next time, goodbye. Thank you very much. The results of the contest, we hope, will be presented at Ukraine Crisis Media Center. Thank you very much.